What is going on, guys? So I am back, and I'm back with Filmerlouis, and today we're actually going to be replacing my radio. So as you guys can see, we have a Kenwood radio. I actually already have a Kenwood radio in my car, but the last couple of weeks I've noticed that it hasn't been working right, and this week it actually finally gave out. So this is the one I currently have in the car. I did an installation video of this a while back ago, but the issue I'm having now is basically the radio, the rear speaker stops working and the subwoofer stopped working for some reason. So I found out that the RCAs for the rear speakers weren't working anymore. For the subwoofer though, it turns out that the outputs on the back of the radio no longer work. So basically what I'm gonna have to do now is I bought a new radio. It's that Kenwood. I'll show you guys in a second. I'm gonna take this radio out now. It should be a pretty easy swap in, swap out. And then for this radio, technically it still works. So the only thing that doesn't work is the outputs for the subwoofer. So I'm basically gonna give that to Louis, and he's gonna put it in his Teggy, which it's right here. Louis, do you want to tell him what happened in your car?
Nothing happened.
What do you mean?
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened?
Nothing
Are
happened.
you sure? So if I go to the right side, the left side of the car, I'm not gonna see anything?
No. It's fine. Oh!
Oh yeah, that.
Oh!
You remember now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So small thing happened on this car, a little update. You wanna explain it?
Don't make fun of me. But I forgot to tighten my wheel one day after working on the car. I was working on the car for like 2 weeks and I had the wheels off, but then one day I put the wheel back on and just tightened it by hand. And then when I jacked the car back down like a week later, I forgot to torque it down to spec, and then so I was driving down the street and the wheel fell off. Hooked up my fender. Oops, sorry, messed up my fender. And yeah, messed up the wheel bearing, the wheel hub, and a couple lower suspension pieces. So I just replaced the entire lower suspension on the entire car. Yep. And then we just got an alignment done for it today.
So yeah, basically he had to change out suspension parts because the wheel fell off and it damaged a lot of stuff on the left side, including the wheel. Did the wheel crack, right?
It didn't crack, it got all scratched up.
The wheels got scratched up. So he ended up replacing all the wheels besides this one for now, which is the wheels that the car came with, and these are the new wheels that he bought. So they look a lot better. I like this one. So like I said, we're gonna be swapping out radios. This is another Kenwood radio, but the reason why I got this one is because now it has Apple Carplay, which, if you guys don't know, on the radios, if you buy a double din without Apple Carplay, you technically won't be able to get like the maps, navigation, and like text messages on your car. Whereas anything that has Apple Carplay or Android Auto, you'll get navigation, and it'll basically like almost mirror your phone onto the screen here. Also, these are the RCAs I need to replace, because one of them did go bad, I guess. So this is what I'm gonna be swapping out. And then Louis actually got a backup camera too. So we'll be installing that today, hopefully. You think we'll be able to do this today?
Yeah.
Yeah, easy, right?
It's gonna be easy on this
Just
car.
running. And then what are you doing?
Got a phone mount for my car.
Oh,
Pretty nice. Dude, don't mind us if we're sweating so much. It's like 110 degrees outside.
Yeah,
Not
it is.
really, it's like 98, but
it's still hot.
for us Orange County boys, it's hot out here.
But yeah, so let me go ahead and pull the radio out. Like I said, it's just super easy. And then let me actually show you guys real quick. So this is, what model is this, by the way?
DMX 4707.
07. Ooh. Very nice. So overall, this one had some pretty good reviews. The only thing that the reviews were saying were, for Android Auto, you can mirror your screen, but a lot of people were having issues with it, which I don't have an Android, so I don't really care about screen mirroring. Like I said, the only thing I also want out of this is just the navigation. I think it'd be pretty cool to have. But yeah, so you have USB, so you can plug in your phone. And then you have a mic, right? Mic came?
Yeah, the mic should be in here.
All right.
Just keep the plastic wrapping on it so we don't scratch it or anything while we're installing it.
So only difference between the one I have now, physically, is mine had a knob, whereas this is just buttons now. Which I kind of really like the knob, but I mean, I guess I don't really mind this. Look at the size difference. Literally like double the size. It's an older model. It's like 4 years old. Newer model. So much smaller.
Alright guys, so first things first is we're gonna have to get this license plate off. I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick. Set you guys down all awkward down there. Alright, well, I got the license plate off. Now, this actually has a hole right here already. That's supposed to be a light from my license plate. That's not plugged in. That's nice to know. So, there's a nice big hole up here already for me, and I think this is... Ooh, it's actually not leading to my trunk. I need it to lead to my trunk so I could run all the wires. So I need to find a way to get this to my trunk. I'm gonna have to drill a hole somewhere down here. You can barely see it, there's like no light here. I'm gonna have to drill a hole somewhere down here just to get the wire through my trunk so I could run it up to the front seat. Once I find a spot to do that, I'll let you guys back.
Trust me, I need to take that out.
Okay. Alright guys, so I went underneath the car and basically found a spot where I know there's nothing. So I'm starting to drill through right here. Like I said, I know there's not like a gas tank or any wires or anything like that on the other side. So I feel pretty confident drilling through, and that's where I'm going to run my wire. I got the hole drilled through right there. And so now my wire is running down. Now the next thing you're going to have to do is find your reverse light, because every time you put it into reverse, this white light back here is going to shine on, and that's where we're going to get our power and our ground from. Luckily for me, I can just go right here to the other side and see right here that this is where my power and ground are coming out of from the reverse light. Just military splice these. Let me see if I get some light in here for you. Just military spliced them. If you don't know how to do that, it's pretty simple. You could either look up a video, or me and Jose did a small little tutorial when we were installing his remote start on his car on how to do a military splice. So just military splice those. I'm going to tape them up right now. Next thing all I have to do is run all this wire all the way through the car up to the head unit. I'll show you what to do next after that. Let's get a little update here on Jose.
I just want to tear this wire.
Yeah, he's getting even more frustrated as the day goes on.
It's hot. These wires are a hell, like pain in the ass to run through, and on top of that, to run it underneath the carpet into the center console. So all for a stupid RCA cable that stopped working.
I told him, he asked me, he said, which one of these RCA cables was broken loose, and I guessed. I had a 50-50 shot. I guessed, so I hope I guessed the right one, because if not, he's gonna have to pull out the other one. He's gonna have to pull out the other one. He's gonna be pissed. So here's the hoping, guys, but we'll let you know what happens. I think it'll be pretty funny if it's not the right one, but we'll see. Jose,
dude, I'm mad.
Jose's a little frustrated.
So this radio, we thought it doesn't have the pre-outputs for your subwoofer, and I was like, how does it not come with one? Turns out it's up here, which it's this right here, subwoofer output, but they don't even give you the
Y cable.
The Y cable to split into two, because this is the RCAs for my amp. Usually it's supposed to have two. They only give you one. And
so we basically need a Y cable that's going to plug into here and split out to be two RCAs, so he could plug in his RCA to that, so that we get sound from the amp.
But they don't even include it. So
yeah, so we still have to go get one.
That's stupid if you ask me.
Yeah, so he's over here done with that. He's a little bit annoyed at all that nonsense, which I would be too. But meanwhile, on the techie side, everything's going nice and smooth. Sucks to be Jose. Alright, let's squeeze in here. Oh! I just dropped my radio. So Jose gave me this radio. He doesn't have any use for it anymore. So I just got everything connected here. I'm actually going to start running my backup camera now, which I think Jose actually has a video on how to run your backup camera already. Super simple. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started, and I'll show you guys how we're going to get that done today. I don't know about the world if it's not home. I don't even know the first. Alright guys, so a little while later we're back. Got everything back here, ran through the car, and now, guys. Alright, so this is the red wire that came from the backup camera. I just ran it all the way up to the car, and then you're just going to connect it to this purple wire titled reverse to your from your radio. and then the video cable right there, that yellow one, you just plug into your rear camera, which every radio nowadays should have. Once you plug it in, you could turn the car on. We're already in reverse, so it's gonna pop straight back up to my backup camera. And that's pretty much it. I don't really know what Jose's doing, but I'm sure he'll update you guys pretty soon. What's up?
God, put everything back.
Done?
Yeah, I think so. Watch me turn the car on and just nothing works.
What would you do?
Lewis, you can keep my car. Can you imagine? Just black. Jesus, this thing takes forever to load. Well,
Happy it's over?
happy it's over. You guys won't believe how hot it was in here. We were dying, like.
Bro, I'm still sweating.
It was like, I feel like a sardine, just, it was bad. I feel like I was frying in here. But anyways, besides the point. Radio's in, radio works. I am having a lot of issues with my RCAs, so 2 out of the 3 Kicker RCAs I have in the car don't work for some reason, so that irritated me. And then the new RCA that I bought from Kicker apparently wasn't long enough. It was literally like that, needed that much clearance. So I had to stretch it out a little bit to make it work. But eventually I got to work, and then this radio, looks like it was gonna be a good radio. I think it is still, but the stupid thing in my opinion is that Kenwood did not give you that Y splitter, which you have to go out and I guess buy your own Y splitter for the RCAs for the sub input, which that kind of just defeats the purpose, because now I have to go out of my way. They should have included it, like I said, but I mean, other than that, our radio works fine. Now we have Apple Carplay. Backup camera still works, so that's a good thing. And now I have navigation, which I think is pretty cool. But other than that, I mean, got all that done. Lewis, you got your stuff done?
Right? My stuff was done a long time ago.
Shut up. No, it wasn't. You just finished in time.
Fool, I've been done for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I just had to clean up. That's the only thing you beat me at.
Oh.
You want to show them your stuff? How it came out?
I already showed him.
Oh, you already showed him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, other than that, guys, everything came out pretty good.
Some more lighting.
These
here.
lights are actually, I highly recommend LED lights. They're super bright.
Yeah, I bought a pack of like 20 on eBay for like $6.
Yeah, and
so
honestly, we were also struggling with light because Lewis here's garage light went out.
We got it working now though.
We got it working, but I basically was just working off these lights, and then yeah, I mean, other than that, it's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that quick video. Just a small update. Now I just gotta clean up the mess in here. Oh, by the way, you guys like my knife?
All right.
With me. Other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.